Hello everyone, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In this episode, we will finally be able to put in the new farms into the new farming area. Of course, having such a big area to deal with in terms of farming, we will have to set up a new water desalinator to deal with the water requirements. Other than that, the biggest issue that we will have to deal with will come in the form of even more logistical issues, because we are digging up a lot of stone in the iron mine, and that will tie up our dumping trucks quite a bit. So anyways, let's get into it. Okay, let's get to work. So while this guy is finishing up this ramp, I want to do something that I have been meaning to do for a couple episodes. Let me just take a look at the analytics for our trucks. Let's exclude the refueling and mining, and let's take a look at these. So basically what I want to convey is that the medium trucks can only really carry 60 units, right? So let me just show you. These guys can only carry 60 units of whatever they can carry. So that means that we have these jobs right here. For example, hydrogen. We have 9 jobs and 540 units. 9 times 60 is 540. So that means that trucks only really carry full loads. That is very good. Same goes for, well, we don't really do the same for aggregates because the aggregates can be carried by the mega trucks, but let me see, for example, silicon poly. That is not correct. It has 6 jobs and 128 units being carried. So that is basically around 20 point something units per job. So something is wrong with the polysilicon. Let's check that out. So we have 4 producers and we have no output storage. That means that trucks will come here and deliver the stuff in small increments, like these guys, like these. This one is only carrying per 20 instead of 60. So to help out with the logistics, I think it would be best if we included a output storage for these guys, so they will have a better chance of carrying a full load. Also, let's just go ahead and use the best possible belt. Okay, so that should take care of that. Let's make sure. Okay, now that we have an output storage, the trucks should only be able to carry 60 units in one go. That should speed things up quite a bit. I mean, not speed things up, but help balance the situation. So, just to make sure that we have everything sorted out, I will set this one to be displaying the last 12 months. So, copper is an aggregate stuff, so we don't really able to change this one. Compost is alright, but animal feed isn't alright. Well, what can we do about animal feed? That is a bit interesting because we have this right here and we have belts carrying it to the only consumers. So I don't know why trucks try to deliver it. Well, I suppose we can exclude inputs and outputs for these guys. That might be able to help a little bit. And then chlorine. Yeah, this is not correct either. So we will have to add a chlorine storage for the electrolyzer. Yeah, a small one should be okay, I think. Maybe a little bit bigger. No, 24. Yeah, small pipe will be enough. Okay, so this one, as soon as we have some chlorine inside, there we go. Keep this one empty, please. Anything else we can do? Right, the meat trimmings. We don't have an output for the food processors here. So let me just guess the meat as well. Yeah, 9 jobs, 260, that is completely wrong. But I would like to move the food processing and all these farms over to the new place in this episode, so I think I will leave these guys be for now. Anything else? The wood. Okay, the wood. Why are trucks carrying the wood? I think we only have two consumers, the furniture assemblies and the tier 1 construction. And that, oh right, and the paper factory as well. But this is 2 jobs of 60, so it was 30 and 30, so why are they carrying? Maybe it doesn't have the correct input amount. Let's just include a small storage for it and that should be okay. So you will store the wood. Might as well keep it full all the time, that's going to be alright. Anything else we can do? Bricks is alright, sulfur is okay. The methuines and chlorine, as I have said, is going to be okay in the future. Animal feed should go away, hopefully at least. The water. Right. I guess I will sort out the pipes at some point, so yeah, that should be okay. So yeah, it's a small intervention, but I think it will be adding up in the long term. Okay, so is the ramp done? Yes, it looks like the ramp is done. So I will send this guy over to the where is it? No, this one please. Yeah, edit area. I will send it over to take care of this place. Also, I have been informed that we have this little brush icon, which we can actually use to get rid of all these bushes and stones littering the place. Thank you very much for telling me about this. I was completely unaware. It is a big game changer for me. So thank you very much. This makes clearing out certain places a lot easier. Okay, so this big excavator will come here and take care of this hill. And today I would like to deal with the farms. Well, here's the thing. I don't think these farms are in the correct position. Basically, we have the water pipe under these belts, but we will have to put in the fertilizer as well. And for that, we would have to move at least 2 belts. And so I think it would be a little bit easier to manage if we simply move these guys up by 2 tiles, and that will take care of pretty much everything. So yeah, also, we don't have any more wood coming in from the old storage. Thank you very much. You can go away. Alright. So as I have said, I would like to move these guys over by 2 tiles, and that should take care of pretty much all the problems that I have been talking about. Also, I will have to set up new storages for these. I will get rid of these first, and then the belts. Might as well get rid of the actual farms. For this one, yeah, I will keep this one around. I think it's going to be okay. So anyways, let's get rid of all these guys. quick deliver everything. Okay, now we can put in the final farms. I think I will simply copy these greenhouses. That should be okay. And I will have the belt output in the middle, like this. So, as I have said, I would like these to be 2 tiles away from the boss. That takes care of that. At this point we can take out these pipes. It's a bit hard to see what's what. Okay, after we get rid of these small stubs, the nodes will be gone, and which will make it easier to delete the whole pipe. So yeah, we had the split right here, so we should be able to... can I... There we go. Okay, that takes care of that. Now we only have the water pipe going towards the concrete factory, and that is it. Okay, next, let's sort out first. Where is... Okay, it's here. Can you please maybe start from this side? So, we don't really need these designations anymore. Thank you. So we can put in one more farm right here. Let's leave a spacing of 3 for the belts. And that should be it. Okay, it went back to the start, that's fine. Anyways, let's sort out the storages. So I don't think we really need to have tier 3 or tier 4 storages for these. I think, yeah, tier 2 will be plenty enough. So I think we can have 2 unit storages here and 2 loose storages here. Yeah, tier 2 is what I'm going for, that's fine. There we go. So we are going to have a flat... Where is it? Flat sorter. Yeah, right here. Correct. Let me just check. I think I will sort out the veggies from the fruits. So you will sort out the vegetables. Okay. And then we are going to have the... Where is it? The U-shape sorter on the top. Just like this. So... Okay, let's move these over by 1 tile. Oh, right, I didn't press F. So yeah, you can go back. There we go. Exactly what I wanted, and you can feed into this one just fine. Just to be consistent. There we go. I suppose this one can sort out the potatoes, I guess. So this one will store the potatoes in that case. Okay, I believe this is enough sorting. Now we just need to take care of the actual belt coming in from the farms. We will have the same stuff happening here, and you will bring in the veggies and the fruit this way. Okay, now as for the loose outputs, instead of using lifts, I think it's going to be just fine if we have... First things first, let me put in the loose belts on level 1. There we go, and instead of using a lift, we are just simply going to go ahead and do this instead. I think it's going to be just fine. I think we can do this and then come up. There we go. And we can snip off the end. Okay. Now we just copy paste this setup over to the other end, and that should be pretty much it. Thank you, autosave. And there we go. Okay, we can snip off the end, and that should be it. Once this one is leveled down, we can put in the rest of the farms. Okay, that takes care of the outputs. Now I want to take care of the fertilizer. Thankfully, I have already built a pretty half-decent fertilizer factory. So this will supply these 8 farms, and another one will supply the next 8 farms, I suppose. So we can put this one here, I guess. It just barely touches this mining tower. Well, I guess that's going to be okay. Sure. This should be alright. The water pipe can come out for now. By the way, I think we stopped. We don't have electronics and mechanical parts. Oh, right. I changed the way these storages work. I guess we can have mechanical parts being taken care of by trucks as well as the electronics. That should be okay. As long as these... yeah, please don't accept inputs and outputs for these storages. They can be dealt with by trucks exclusively. We have the balancers already set up, so that should be pretty much alright. Also, why are these recyclables full? Do we have anything stuck in here? Oh, right. We have started using imported gold, and we have started using the tier 3 electronics, so we should have some gold coming out as recyclables. Let me just check. So empty out all the time. So if I am correct, we should have some gold coming in. Yep, there we go. Okay, recyclables should be back in business now. The maintenance is still flowing because we have the unrecycled version going, but I would like to keep the recyclable version going primarily. Also, what's your problem? Yeah, let's just drop it, that's fine. So anyways, let's keep working on the farms. So we are going to have the fertilizer right here. I think I am going to have this one going up here and then curve back around this way and come down this way. So basically we are going to have an M shape for the fertilizer. So we can put in the 1/2 of this M. And that should be pretty much all we need in terms of spacing. Then, yeah, we have to bring this one all the way up. Almost done. And then we will bring this in this way. This storage is in the way. Well, yeah, I guess I just move it. That's fine. Also, it was empty. Does that mean that this is empty now? Yep, it is. Okay. So we don't need this anymore. Thank you very much. You have been nice. Okay, we can put in the rest of the fertilizer pipe. It will have to go this way. Okay, I believe this is pretty much all we need. Now this will block through traffic here. I guess the best way to deal with that is to simply move these storages over, maybe into this little corner here. I think that will pretty much fix it. Yeah, let's do it now before I change my mind. So, quick deliver these, please. Okay, I forgot to copy paste them, that's fine. So, I guess they will have to be this way. This should make it easier to build in the ingredients as well, so there we go. So it was mechanical parts, wool please, and electronics, wool please. Okay, at this point we can pretty much build these, including every single piece of pipe that we have around the place. Might as well build these belts too. I want to make sure that we have the infrastructure ready to go before we build the farms. So this was veggies, so that means that this will be fruits. We have set this one to be potatoes, so this one will be the corn. Okay, I will build, well, before we do, yeah, this one has to go for veggies as well. At some point I would like to sort out the farms to only deal with a single crop. Also, these guys are stuck, so until they are done we will have to build a ramp for them. That's going to be all right. I will build the biggest one. I don't want to deal with the pipes right now. That's going to be fine like this. Once they are done, I will remove this ramp and that's going to be fine. Okay, anyways, we should have fertilizer happening. That's great. This one, oh right, it's blocked by the tower. So you are dealing with this area. Yeah, I suppose I will delete this tower and I will simply move the operational area of this one over to that place. That's going to be fine. So now we should have enough through space for through traffic. Let me just check these guys. Yeah, they can go through. Perfect. And the future fertilizer factory might be an issue. So I guess I will have to take care of it by moving the research, but one thing at a time. So anyways, we have fertilizer happening. That's great. Yeah, we can build these farms now. So as I said, we will have corn in this one. I will copy these settings over to the others and that's it. Now these are only replacing the farms that we have deleted to make the spacing work. So I guess I will wait until these are in before I start removing these farms. Okay, next let's deal with the water, I suppose. Also, we are back to being extremely busy and we have some flu running around. What is the health? Water pollution, air pollution, vehicle pollution. So it's nothing that, so it's nothing like we have backing up sewer or anything like that. No. We have, yeah, the trash is fine. And yeah, we have enough medical stuff. Maybe we should sort out the antibiotics for the tier 2 medical. Yeah, maybe. What do we need for that one? So antibiotics. That's sugar, ammonia, and oxygen. Sugar, for that we will have to do sugarcane. Let's do one thing at a time. I think we can weather this little crisis for now. Yeah, we can get through it. It's not going to be a big issue, but yeah, we should have enough replenishment. Anyways, okay, this one is done. This one will be done in a second. What I want to do next is sort out the water for the farms, which I guess will happen here. I guess I will simply copy paste one of these, or you know what, I think would be best if we doubled up on these desalinators. So I guess I will put in 2 sets of these, and we just have to make sure that we supply them with enough steam, and that's going to be fine. Okay, so what's next? The next thing we need are the seawater pumps. Thankfully, this is a level 3 area, so it will be easy to deal with it. I think this one has to be flipped. Right. Because this one gives us access to the steam inputs. Okay, we can copy paste these. That makes it a little bit easier. There we go. Now, this will give us 42 times 8. That's 336 amounts of brine. Divided by, I believe, 60 is on the dumps, so 5.6, which means 6. So is it 60? No, the liquid dumps. Yeah, it looks like it's 60. So we will have to put in 6 of these liquid dumps. What's up with this? If you look at that green area, or maybe it's the blue area that's overlapping, I guess so. Let me just check. Whatever. Let's just put these in. I guess they can go here instead. That's going to be fine. So, as I have said, we will need 6 of these. I guess we can put in, yeah, 4 for now, and I will put in the other 2 once we have finished dumping in this area. Let me just put in the placeholder pipes for the water output. This should make it a little bit easier to deal with the brine pipe. So you will go this way. Yeah, sure, I guess this will do. So we can do it like this in this instance. The same goes for the outputs. Alright, and just to be consistent, I think I will change this starting pipe to follow the layout of these. So come out, go up and curve into this one, just to be, you know, consistent with the way the pipes are laid out. Okay, so as I've said, we will put in the rest of the dumps once we have enough space for them, and that's going to be alright. And so this will consume 12 each, so we will need 2 of these boilers. I don't want to use electric boilers, of course, because they are extremely inefficient. Yeah, I don't really want to use hydrogen for this. That's going to be a little bit too much. Let's just keep using coal for now. And once we have nuclear power, then I might switch over to electric boilers. But for now, I think we are just going to use these guys. So I think we can put this in here. So one goes here and another one goes there. The steam pipe will come out this way, and we will do the exact same thing we did for the old setup. So level 2 goes this way, and these guys will curve into this, like so. This will of course mean that we might have some issues copy pasting this setup because the top pipe doesn't have support in terms of pillars, but as long as we keep that in mind, I think it's going to be okay. Just for consistency, I think I will have this go the same way we did for the brine. So you will go here, come up to level 2, curve back and hook up to this one. Yeah, and the same goes for the other end. Okay. That takes care of all the inputs, and now we just need to take care of the outputs. All right, let's make sure we hook this one together with this pipe. There we go. Also, we will need to take care of the exhaust as well. 2 simple smokestacks will do the trick. As usual, we will do balancing, so we will feed the water back into the boilers first, preferably through a small storage. Like this, so the water will go up and then curves back into the storages, I mean into the boilers. Okay, as for the whole input, tier 2 storage should be enough. Sure, okay. So you will be coal full all the time and preferably at a higher priority, but I think I will settle for priority 9 for now. So you will be water, but to kickstart we will have to put in some water, but after that we will disallow imports and exports. That's going to be all right. And now we just need to set up the balancer. So this will output 78 units of water, 78 times 8, that's 624. That means we have to use 2 tier 3 pipes for this. Well, with balancers we should be pretty much okay on that. So pipe balancer goes here, I suppose. A simple output will be enough, and priority goes towards the storage and the rest will go towards the farms. So as for these outputs, as I have said, we will have to separate them into 2 separate pipe networks. So I guess you will go into this one. U4 I mean. And U4 will go into this input. I guess that pretty much takes care of it, except for the brine dumps, but that will come at a later date. For now, let's just build it and see what happens. Oh, right, you will have to deal with the brine, please. Thank you, and you will be coal powered. Okay, as soon as we have a tiny bit of water in the system, I will set this one to not accept truck outputs. Okay, and we don't have enough workers. We seem to be doing okay on food still, so I will upgrade, I guess, this district. Right. Don't accept truck deliveries from these guys either, that's fine. Or here, that's going to be alright. Okay, and now we have water in the system. Please don't accept any more inputs, that's going to be alright. Okay, as soon as some coal arrives, this system will spring to life. After that, we can pipe it into the farms. Okay, this place is finished. As I have said, I will set this tower to deal with that little mountain right here. So you will move over to this area. And these designations can go away. So what's the problem here? No water, of course. That was to be expected. So anyways, this ramp can go away. And we can put in the farms for this side of the place. So flip. And you guys can go in here. Okay, so these should be taken care of already. Yes. And now we just need to put in the pipes. Okay, I believe that is pretty much it. I forgot to set these to be emptied out. Please do it. Thank you. Also, we are back to being extremely busy once again. Yeah, having all that rock, I guess it's coming still out of the iron mine. You know what, for now, just focus on the iron ore. You as well, please. Okay. So, I believe we are pretty much ready to build these farms. Let me just take one more look at this. So, the aggregates are being delivered by big guys and in small increments, so we can't really change that, unfortunately. But everything else seems to be a multiple of 60 or divisible by 60 in terms of the amounts carried, except for the meat and the water. Yeah, I guess everything looks more or less fine. Oh, salt. Okay. We don't have a salt output storage. Let's take care of that real quick. Well, I suppose we can set up a evaporation pond here instead. Yeah, next to the for the brine. That might be a little bit better place for it, because I don't really like having it next to the town. Well, at some point maybe. Also, what are you carrying? Coal maybe. So either way, let's start piping in the water. First things first, let's take care of the start of the water pipe around these parts. So they will go on ground level around here. It will be the same kind of M-shaped setup, or maybe we can have two different water pipes, because we will have to separate the outcoming water as well. So I guess one pipe will go towards these 8 farms and the other one will go towards these 8 farms. So we can have this one on ground level and the other pipe will go on level 2, I suppose. That's going to be pretty much the same thing. So the water pipe goes like this. There we go. Now we just need to hook these in. No, not into the fertilizer pipe, please, but into the water pipe. Okay, that takes care of one of the sides. I will just build another pipe going all the way to the other end of this setup and I will terminate it right there. So basically you will have to stop, just check. There we go. You will terminate right here for now. Might as well build it. That's going to be fine. And this one will go around this side instead. Now, how do we pipe in the water? Can we move it on top of the retaining walls? Let me just check. So if we do it like this, no, we have to build pillars, unfortunately. If we build it on this side, that will leave enough space for the big guys to go around, I guess. Let me just double check. So the big dumper truck, yeah, it has 2 tiles wide area to go on. So if we reserve 1 tile for the water pipe, that will leave enough space for it. Let me just put it in as a test. So we will have the 2 pipes on top of each other. Can you please jump over the retaining walls? Just like this. And the other water pipe will go this way. Right on top of this one, go all the way up to level 3 and then pretty much perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. That will definitely mean that we will have to move this whole setup over a little bit. But let's deal with one thing at a time. So this side can go in. That's going to be okay. Of course, we will set up a nice big water storage for the output before they go into the farms. So fluid storage 4. I guess it can go here. I guess it's going to be all right. Yeah. So we have 2 coming in and we will have 2 going out. That should give us enough throughput to deal with the amount of water that we are generating. Now this one will be set up the same way we had on that water generator, so half of it will be made available to trucks. So there we go, and no imports please, that is very important. Okay, so this one can hook into those pipes. Let me just see, can you go? No, of course you can't. What about on this side? No, this is still too high for it. I guess we will have to level out this little area. Well, in the meantime, I will set up these pipes until, well, here, I guess. You will, of course, go on top of the other one. Okay, and then we will continue with them on the other side. So you will hook into this pipe. And you will hook into this place on level 0, please. Okay, so once this place is leveled down, I will hook these two together, but until then they can wait. Basically, I don't want to restrict access for the excavator if it ever comes around. Anyways, yeah, it's still the rocks. How are we on slag in here? It's not the worst thing. I mean, the situation is not the worst, so I think we will be okay over time. By the way, how are we on vehicle parts? 148 plus the one we have in here. How much is that? Enough for one truck, I guess. No, wait. Enough for 2 and maybe 3 if we are lucky. Okay, that should help with delivering the aggregates, which is what we are dealing with the most at the moment. Okay, so I think, yeah, we will have to move this. So let me just copy this whole science manufacturing setup. Not cut, but copy, please. I will put this here for now as a template. And then we will get rid of all of these. There we go, until here. Please delete whatever we can, and I will quick deliver everything else into the shipyard. Okay, and now, oh, I accidentally built this one. This one will have to be kept paused because we don't have the processing power. Anyways, let's copy this one and put it in. Let me see, it was this way before, so I guess it can be this way instead. Or it can be the same way but flipped. So it's going to be on this side instead. Yeah, that should give us plenty of room for trucks to go around. Yeah, here will be okay. So this is the actual output for the science. There we go. You can come back to life, please. And you can go away. If all goes well, we should empty out the shipyard first. Okay, at this point we will have to just put in a ramp and we can put these pipes into the farms. So let me take care of that real quick. Ramp is under vehicles. Yeah, that looks pretty much exactly where I want it to be. So, as I have said, one of these guys will go here and the other one will go, well, I suppose here, and then it can come down. Okay, you will come out this way and then come up over the other one. Okay, and then all we have to do is hook these together. So you will go into this pipe and you will do this one. Okay, quick build please. And now we only have to hook these two together. Yeah, you know what? I will sacrifice some work on that hill and please take care of this for me. This can wait. Also, okay. We have accidentally managed to collapse these pipes. Please don't do that. And since we have collapsed those pipes, I guess... Let me see. Yeah, they are carrying waste, unfortunately. Please don't do that. Okay, I think we don't really need to wait for these guys to come here. Just move over. That will get rid of whatever was in the scoop, and you can go work right here. Okay. Cargo ship is low on fuel. Ah, right, because of this. Anything we can do about this? No, the only thing we can do is to wait until the vehicles are back to normal. But we are building up a little bit too much slag at this point. So maybe it's time to start worrying a little bit. How's the iron mine? I don't like that we are digging up a lot of stone at this point. Yeah, you know what? Let's just start digging down. Oh, no, we really can't afford to do so. We have to wait until we are done on this level, unfortunately. Is there any way we can deal with the backlog of aggregate deliveries? This one is filling up at an alarming rate, but this one is emptying out. This one seems to be more or less the same. Yeah, I guess we will just have to give them some time. In the meantime, I guess we can put in some surfaces. For example, here. Well, I want these to line up. So I think I will have this copper belt elevated a little bit. So we can have the, and not just the copper belt, but every single belt here. Because I want this water pipe to move back on the other side. So we can move this ramp over by a single tile. I want things to line up. Because, let's just show you once again, right now. As you can see, this ramp is off by a single tile. And I want them to be correct. So, this water pipe, yeah, we can delete the whole thing, that's going to be fine. So, you will come down straight away. We have the hill in the way. Oh well, this one will do as well. Okay, now we can put back the belts. Can you please behave yourself? Okay, you turn around and we can put it in like this. There we go. Okay, so the bus is back in business, the pipe is now in the correct position, so we can move this ramp. There we go. We can put in the surfaces. So, concrete surface goes like right here, should be okay. Okay, and then we can have these surfaces go in here. Perfect. And since this is a high traffic area, this should lower the maintenance consumption of our trucks. At least theoretically. Because if we check, it says that vehicle maintenance minus 20%. So I assume that if trucks run on these surfaces, they will consume less maintenance. We can deal with these areas as well. Now this might take a little bit of time to actually build all these surfaces because this will consume quite a bit of concrete, but the end result should be well worth the effort. Okay, how are we on these? Okay, so this one is empty. This one is waiting for pickup, so yeah, okay, things are improving. Very good. That makes me feel a little bit better. Truck has no compatible sorting plant. What's the deal with this? Limestone, right. We can dump these out, that's going to be a-okay. So, is this? Can you please focus exclusively on this little place? That's the most important. Cargo ship is low on fuel. Well, we have plenty of fluid, I mean crude oil, so it's going to be alright. But we are a little bit low on hydrogen. I think maybe it's just a bit of extra consumption. It will balance out over time, I think. Also, what is your problem? Not enough steam. Right. I've been meaning to deal with this, but it is just a matter of coal input, so I think once these slack storages are taken care of, it will take care of itself. Also, we have some mining designations. Okay, so it's right here. And we have still some mining designations. Oh, right, the gold mine. I will deal with these designations at some other point, not right now. And we still have some mining designations right here, I guess. So anyways, this one is done. Okay, the rest of it can wait. I will put this guy back to work on that hill. So please take care of this for me. So what other mining designations do we have outside mining areas? This is fine. Also, this limestone mine will run out fairly soon. This one is okay, this one is alright. The sand mine is getting real close to being depleted, so we might have to build some walls fairly soon. In the meantime, I will set this to be mined out. Right. Where do we have mining designations outside mining areas? That was it? Okay. So one last check on these guys. Yeah, they are pretty much empty at this point. So now it's just a matter of time until we completely catch up with the different stuffs. Also, what is this? Oh, glass, okay. Yeah, it's better if we use recycled materials because that will give us less slag. So that's a plus, I guess. I think I will upgrade these outputs. It wouldn't hurt to have a bit of a bigger buffer. Okay, anything else? We don't really need to accept truck outputs or inputs for these guys. Yeah, these are fine already. Okay, anyways, the recording is exactly 1 hour right now. So I guess I will cut it in a couple minutes. Let me just make sure that this is operating correctly. So the water pipe is not correct. Oh, right, I didn't put in the connection. Let's take care of that real quick. There we go. Okay, the farms should have enough water now. Can we build these? Yes, we can. Perfect. So once these are done, they will take a bit of time, but once they are done, we can get rid of at least 4 of these, which means we can put in a bit of a better ramp for the coal mine. The current ramp is wasting quite a bit of this deposit, so if we move it up here somewhere, that should be a little bit better. Anyways, once the farms are done, we can have the food processing somewhere in this area. I suppose that's going to be fine. Yeah, I guess things are coming together nicely. So anyways, I think I will cut the episode right here. In terms of logistics, we should be coming out on the other end at this point. Yeah, this one will be picked up soon. So yeah, I think all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you a 1-week and ad-free early access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.